Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GM. It is your guy, Boulanger. And up next, we're going to be talking about a few interviews post-practice today, Thursday, June 1st. Do me a quick favor, hit like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get updates when we upload new content. Let's go. So, first up is Patrick Queen. Man, hearing a lot of positive coming out of Patrick Queen's mouth as it pertains to wanting to stay in Baltimore. In a post-practice interview today, some of the reporters were talking about Patrick Queen's fifth-year option, and Patrick Queen basically, let me paraphrase the whole thing. He just said it is what it is, right? He spoke about how some guys get the fifth-year option, some guys don't. He said either way they end up getting paid. But the catchphrase of it all, the thing that creates a great positivity and great excitement for the Baltimore Ravens' future is that Patrick Queen says he wants to be in Baltimore, and that goes a super long way with being able to retain top-notch talent. I think Patrick Queen is a top-notch talent, and I think when you pair him with Roquan Smith, they in fact form the greatest duo at the linebacker position, right? And I think Trent Simpson can just be a third piece to that. A guy who's multifaceted, speed, quickness, can line up all over the field. And so I see the Baltimore Ravens really pursuing Patrick Queen, trying to get a deal done before the season's out. I think Patrick Queen may even tiptoe into his first Pro Bowl. I think he's going to be motivated. I think being able to have an off season where he can pick Roquan's brain and Roquan can pick his, I think that kind of camaraderie is going to spell trouble for offenses, both in the run game and in the passing game. I think those two guys are getting better at pass coverage, and they'll be able to patrol the middle. Controlling all those underneath routes, being able to better call out signals, pass slot receivers off to one another, pass tight ends off to one another. So I'm super excited about what I'm hearing from Patrick Queen, and he's a guy I want the Baltimore Ravens to retain. I think some of the older contracts, some of those big money contracts, I think some of those will be coming off the books. So I think getting a long-term deal done with Patrick Queen, I think is an option. And I think that if you can lock up, think about this. Patrick Queen is going to his fourth year. He'll turn 24 this year. If you could lock him up on a 4-year deal, you pair Roquan and Queen together for the next 4 to 5 years. The linebacking group in Baltimore will be crazy. And when you add a talent like Trenton Simpson, because he's on a rookie deal, so for 4 years he'll be cheap because he's he's a third-round draft pick. Oh my gosh. And if we could get some big, massive, strong guys to protect the linebacking group so they can just play sideline to sideline, play downhill, it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty. So I'm super excited to hear what Patrick Queen is saying. And then another post-practice interview today was with Mark Andrews, and Mark Andrews, was speaking highly of the Todd Monken offense, speaking highly of Todd Monken's energy. And the one thing that stood out to me from Mark Andrews' perspective of the Baltimore Ravens offense, he used the word dangerous. And it's probably the first time I've heard Mark Andrews describe the Baltimore Ravens offense in that context. Not that he didn't think it before, but I think that it speaks to a level of excitement, a level of enthusiasm from the offensive side of the ball, where guys are able to see the different dynamics, of the offense, the different potential. I think going in season after season after season under the Greg Roman system became a little monotonous. I think guys lost a little bit of excitement, a little bit of zeal, having an understanding that they're going to run 60% of the time and only pass 40% of the time. And when they did pass, it was going to go to Mark Andrews for sure. So that was cool for Mark Andrews. But I think that being able to see, the ball being spread out And one thing, another thing that stood out is Mark Andrews said that a lot of people are saying there may not be enough balls in Baltimore, but he's hard pressed to win a Super Bowl. And so I think that if one game he gets 3 targets, but somebody else gets 6 or 7, I think he's going to be cool with that. So it's super cool to see and hear one of the Baltimore Ravens leaders, not just on offense but on the team, speaking highly of things that are happening in the organization, but also speaking clearly about his expectations, his excitement, and kind of where um where he stands as it pertains to his role, uh and and um and the new scheme that he's going to be playing in. So I'm super excited. I think Mark Andrews has a really good year. I think he puts up very similar numbers to last year. I thought at one point that maybe he'll have a drop off from that 847 he put up last year, but I think that there'll certainly be a couple of games he goes over 100 yards. I think that he could certainly get 100, 120, 3 or 4 times this year, which will push those numbers up very quickly. So I'm super excited, man, to see what's going on. And I hadn't heard a lot about Isaiah Likely this offseason, but I know Todd Monken in Georgia ran a 2 tight end system uh, a lot of the time. And so I think that we can certainly see that on the field as well. So I'm excited, man, about everything we have going on. Um, so you guys let me know what you guys are hearing coming out of Baltimore Ravens practice today. And I'll come back to you guys later on with another video about some news, some updates, some reports. And also, again, be on the lookout for the video I spoke about. Haven't got it all the way ready yet. There's a lot of parts to that, and so just want to make sure that we do our due diligence with getting that material together. So listen, I'm your guy Boulanger. This is the GM, and I am out.